You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, let's get this one started here. Round one is underway. And we've got a striker who is a force to be reckoned with. Tonight, though, he draws a guy who can do a little bit of everything.
And that guy is usually the one that will have the advantage. But we know what a high-level striker is, and this guy is as high level as we've ever seen in the UFC.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Right hand punches the clinch.
Now connects with a right. Single collar tie here. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. All right, so no surprise. Once again, we find ourselves here in this clinch situation. We'll see who can advance.
Who's going to be the person to dictate the pressure? Who's going to control the engagements from this 50-50 position?
Adesanya gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Got to find a way to move those feet. Got the single collar tie.
Look at him yank the head and land that beautiful punch from the clinch.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Big kick landed.
All right, single collar tie.
That's a
now.
perfect scramble right there. Beautiful transition.
Just out of range with that right hand. Oh, nice strike landed there by Adesanya. Right hand on point. Oh, a little single collar tie there. Now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch. You better protect that head.
Great job securing the Muay Thai clinch. Watch for big knees to the body and eventually him switch it up with a big knee to the head.
26 total strikes have now landed for the last style bender, Israel Adesanya. Nice sprawl there as he stuffs another takedown. So that was a big priority coming in, and the takedown defense has absolutely held up tonight.
Yeah, he's done a fantastic job of understanding the threat of the takedown. He's recognized it, he's defended it before it's even gotten started.
All right, so another good series of knees by him there, DC. That has been his weapon of choice tonight.
Weapon of choice because his opponent has not figured out where the knees are coming. High or low, every time he throws them, they're landing.
That knee might have landed there. Another knee by Adesanya. Oh, nice job with the knee strike there. That'll wake you up.
He thought it would be available. He just knew he had to find the right time. That was the right time.
Oh, and there is another knee, and that has certainly been the primary weapon of choice for him here tonight. He has inflicted a ton of damage to his opponent, and a lot of it courtesy of those knees. Oh, nice knees by him. Man, he does not discriminate. He is throwing to all parts of the target tonight.
They talk about using all your weapons. Tonight, he is using those knees to slow down his opponent. He lands a big knee to the body.
And yet another knee finds the target. Strong work there by Adesanya.
Good punch lands.
Oh, big knee.
That knee hurt him.
Beautiful knee. Oh! Big knee to the body. Solid knees yet again. And a knee. Oh, another knee by Adesanya.
Left hand punch from the clinch.
Oh, these are some impactful knees he is throwing, and I guess until his opponent adjusts, might as well keep throwing them.
He's going to keep going to the well. Why would he change it? His opponent has not been able to figure out these knees. Look at those weapons. Look at how he uses his knees to the body.
And he comes through with a big knee. Knee to the body. Beats a big knee. Oh, shades of Ben Saunders against Brandon Wolf back in the day. A lot of knees, a lot of volume here. I'm not sure how many more he can take.
My boy John Anik is a encyclopedia of knowledge and threw it all the way back. But those knees will definitely take effect the longer this fight goes. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this?
Oh, nice series of knees by him there. He throws those pretty quickly, champ.
They're fast, they're quick. He's driving them into the body, into the head. He's really good with it.
That knee might have landed there. knee lands there. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
Stop.
Great job that round. Your confidence must be soaring. You go back out there. Really push the pace. Let's break the mental. Get your hands on this guy.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Very nice leg kick there by Adesanya.
Nice looping punch.
Oh, beautiful strike there by Israel Adesanya. He's got a lifetime in the game, not a lifetime in the UFC, but you see, this is a lifelong striker who is very dangerous with all those.
Yeah, and when you're standing with Izzy, you're in trouble, man. You're on the constant attack the whole time because you never know what he's going to hit you with. And right there, he landed the strike that he was looking for.
Oh, look at this out of nowhere. It's flashy but effective. Illuminati roll into a potential heel hook here. This could get interesting.
Oh!
He might get a finish here. Somehow stays in the fight. All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you gotta be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Under 3 minutes now to go in round two. All right, side control now. Now he's able to isolate that left arm.
Look for him to step over the top of the head, and now he falls back into the finishing position.
Submission defense there. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
Back to the feet now. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. And he landed the right hand there.
Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
Can they separate? Oh, and he lands another punch there, and you can tell at this point, he is going right at that cut on his opponent.
Right at the cut on the eye, just making sure he knows that I'm going to be targeting it. Keep your hands up, and when the hands go up, he will then change the target down low, trying to find finishes. His opponent's got him in the clinch. He needs to break away and get back to his range because he's taking punch after punch from his clinch position.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Straight punch lands.
Back and forth we go. Oh, collar tie.
Swiss body shot.
Oh, and now an elbow up top by Adesanya. And they clinch once again. Oh, look at the redness underneath that left elbow. He is badgering that left side of the body. And they separate. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Powerful leg kick lands.
Nice punch by Adesanya. Throwing that jab, no good. Seconds winding down in round two.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
And there comes the separation now.
Woo. Nice work. Your cardio is sick. I want you to get back up there, push even harder. You can.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Go.
Oh, and he connects there. His hands look good tonight.
So fast. I mean, this guy has tremendous hand speed. Nice leg kick.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Splits the guard, lands the right hand. Timing his shots nicely here, champ.
He's doing a great job of mixing everything up and using a lot of diverse strikes. Nice punch lands over the top.
Pretty good right hand. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Oh my gosh, perfect execution on the Imanari roll, right into a heel hook now. Let's see if he can submit his opponent. Absolutely incredible. Oh, we're getting a finish here.
Notice that the knee is bent. A lot of the pressure is going to be on his opponent's knee as he's trying to finish.
Not tapping out tonight. Oh, hook to the head by Adesanya. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. Israel Adesanya is looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head like through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Ground and pound strike is true.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Fighters back to their feet here. Single collar tie now. Oh, good opportunity to do damage here. He's got that tie clinch.
That right hand hurt him a little bit.
They continue to exchange. Huge block there. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Timing his shots pretty well here early, DC.
He's doing a great job of mixing.
Oh, wow, you don't see that every day. Beautiful Imanari roll. Right into a heel hook attempt now.
Oh, wow, oh!
Then he's out. Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. Good, solid strike on the ground.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Oh, blood pouring out of that eyebrow now. That shot opened him up. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Going for an arm bar now.
Attacking arm bar. There it is. It's in there deep. There you go.
Right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
All right, so there's the horn. Let us now look back at some of the action in that round, DC, and he had his takedown game going early and often.
Yeah, he had it going great. I mean, he did a great job of finding his entries, rushing to his finishes before his opponent could react and defend him. He should be very proud of the work he did over the course of that last round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
Visibly limping here. Oh, lands another shot to the body, beautifully placed as he continues to punish his opponent's midsection here in this round. Effective punch there by Adesanya.
Oh, John, that was so nice. What a beautiful takedown.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Adesanya. Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, working inside the closed guard now. High-level guard pass there as he moves into...
He jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock. And if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle. He needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the...
And he's out. Oh, really nice work to keep busy off of his back as he lands some more offense here from bottom. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage. Right hand punch to the clinch.
And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
He's landed that punch over and over again. What's he gonna do to follow up?
Well, you gotta think he's gonna enjoy watching this one back tomorrow morning. He has landed a ton of significant strikes. Oh, and even roll right into a heel hook attempt, or so it looks. Man, this is flashy, but certainly effective here tonight. Let's see if he can close the show from here. He might get a finish here. The sheer will is really remarkable to watch.
Now into his mouth.
Oh, nice job to reverse position on the ground.
It was bad, but now it's not so bad. What a fantastic sweep.
Connects with a right. Nice hammer fist. All right, so you gotta be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
Big punch land. Boom.
right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's one and done.
He's not even getting a combination. I mean, if you're gonna sit there at the drive-thru, order a combination, take the soda with your food, give him the right hand behind the jab, give him the hook behind the right hand, jab, right hand, hook. That's 2 pieces of chicken and a biscuit. Finish him off with the uppercut. That is your soda. I mean, come on, man. Let this guy have the whole thing.
Well, he continues to find the openings tonight. Beautiful connection with a punch there.
Accuracy at its best. He's throwing every part of himself.
Oh, his opponent's got to be more urgent here. That's going to hurt. Got to get out of there.
Oh, nice. He should be defending right now.
Somehow stays in the fight.
Oh, right to the mount.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent.
Now look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
Oh, wow, that happened quickly as the fighter reverses position there on the ground.
Unbelievable position change. Wow, what a transition.
Oh, all right, he's got the full mount now, DC, and he has proven to be a hard guy to buck off from this position.
Oh, because he's so heavy. He keeps his weight down. He really does grind on you with his bottom half. He doesn't do anything with his arms. His arms are free to punch. He's collecting you with his hips and his legs, making you make a determination as to whether or not you want to get grounded pounded into the mat, or if you're going to give your back up, where he will then start to chase choke.
A lot of energy expenditure defensively if you are the bottom fighter in this equation.
Keep that pace up. Wow, I'm impressed. I want you to keep pushing. Keep breaking this guy.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick. There's no give on that leg kick.
Oh, really good job by him there to raise the guard, DC, and block those shots coming his way.
He does a great job of blocking all incoming strikes.
Oh, now going to the judo throw, and he ends up in side control. A lot of options for him here.
Yeah, he can either go ground and pound, or he can chase submission.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Adesanya.
Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do next.
He's going to start looking to land big shots from the top.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
Adesanya's got a pretty deep bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body. His opponent has done a lot of work in that region tonight.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape.
Oh, right in the mount. Got an angle here to try to change the position. He's going to attack armbar here.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here.
Oh, now he's in trouble. He got it, John.
Oh, he got it done, absolutely. He finishes his opponent by way of submission. Let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submissions.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That is a finish they will likely be talking about for some time. Big win, major statement made to the rest of this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called to stop this contest at 1 minute, 56 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by tap out, Assassin!
All right, so what a performance by this young man.